places. All right. Talk about trying to be technology savvy. Pushing 57 next month. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you see me on YouTube, welcome to Be So Light. If you see me on Instagram, welcome to Priestess Makala 333. So, my name's Felicia. As well as being a priestess, I have been very encouraged and guided by spirit to step out a little bit more and to share more of my spiral light healing modality. So, this next one that I'm offering is actually going to be offered tomorrow. I know. Not enough time and notice. I know. But guess what? That's what's so good about sending my Doppler game out, which is me sending it out, and you can watch the replay. Now, this spiral light healing technique that I'm doing tomorrow is something that I've been experiencing myself and never really got a handle on why it keeps showing up. You know how you have a recurrent illness and it just keeps coming back? You're doing everything right, you're eating right, you're doing your supplements, you're doing everything right, but for some reason it keeps repeating. And one of the things that I know from being a nurse, retired now, but in my nursing field, I noticed that a lot of people, including myself, always had repeat respiratory infections, respiratory allergies, respiratory something going on with the respiratory. And a lot of times my respiratory stuff was seasonal or stress related. Yes, stress related or seasonal. So, what I'm offering for tomorrow is going to be a beautiful session that you can come to and attend. It will be live on my YouTube channel, Felicia at Be So Light. You can find all that information. If you got to figure out how to get to my YouTube channel, go to my webpage, galacticspirallight.com. Very easy. Hit the little symbol at the bottom of YouTube and it'll take you right there. So, here's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Now, what's required tomorrow is if you are going to attend this or watch the video replay, you need to have a sacred space, your room, wherever you're going to be, where you're not going to be disturbed for about at least 30 minutes at the most, 30 to 40 minutes. I'm hoping to keep it that much. You want to make sure you're hydrated. You want to make sure that you eat very lightly. If you're not going to eat anything, that's even better. Wait until afterwards to see how you're going to be feeling. Then you want to make sure that you have a glass of water or whatever nearby so that you can drink your water after the session has been completed. So, what we will be targeting in this session we're going to be talking about consumption. Remember consumption back in the 1900s? Back in that time when people were getting this weird illness and it would slowly just start consuming them, taking their life force away, taking away their breathing, taking away all kind of things. And then later it got the name of tuberculosis. Okay. So tuberculosis is a crystalline, it's a miasm crystalline pattern that keeps repeating itself. And it can show up as asthma, it can show up as COPD, it can show up as some kind of strange respiratory thing that you get that can be like you don't know why you keep getting it. It just keeps repeating itself. A lot of times miasms are, let's put it this way, miasms are energetic signals in the body that are not really the disease. It's not the physical disease. It's imitating, it's mimicking the disease, but it's really not fully taking on its physical connection in your body. Let's put it that way. It's a mimic. It's an energy mimic of a disease. So with miasms, you can have a planetary miasm, and the planetary miasm comes in, and that's more on the collective consciousness in the ethers of yourself. Or you can have an acquired miasm, which is an acute or infection disease or toxicity in your given lifetime. Or you can have an inherited, and this is where the inherited one comes in, that is stored in the cellular memory of an individual. Or you can have the final one, which is the stellar miasm, all diseases from space. The one that's really hitting home is the inherited one, because the inherited miasm is the one that's coming in and is stored in your cellular memory. Now, my work is all about what is stored in your tissue. What's stored in your cellular memory? Is it in the past? Is it in the present? Is it future self? Where is this energy? Where's the root origin of this? So going in and taking a look at where the root cause of it is how we're going to go in and just unravel it and deactivate it and clear it out and heal it. If there needs to be forgiveness around it, if it needs to be something where you contracted this and it was during a time of poverty and you were alone, or whatever what case may be, whatever comes up for you, it will show itself. Now, this will be a very activating, clearing type of energy. There will be frequencies that will be said, and you will hold your breath as you breathe in the frequency, holding your breath to activate that into your body. So, if this calls to you, if this is something that you've been dealing with and don't know what to really do about it and how to really get in there and heal it, this is something that you might want to try tomorrow. So, the miasms healings are very fast to the point and releasing, and putting in the frequencies for it also helps. Now, there is another program I will be offering also, but it will be a private video that you have to contact me for through email in order to get that. And that one will be pertaining to rape and molestation. So, dealing with rape, either physical or spiritual, and dealing with you know, molestation energy to help you clear that out if you have been a victim of that, and having part of your soul essence taken from you when the act was committed. Does that make sense? Okay. Excuse me. So, hold on. This is going to be one of those. There we go. Have to turn it off. Okay. So, I just wanted to come on and offer this for everyone. If you're interested, it will be on the YouTube channel, Be So Light, at 9 o'clock Pacific time here in California is when I will be offering this. And like I said, if it catches you off guard and you didn't have the time, but it does call to you, please watch the replay. And all I need you to do is just like and subscribe so that this video will get up in the algorithms to help others. And then more than likely, I'm going to pull it on Monday and just make it private where people can get it privately. But I'm offering it this weekend. So I hope this calls to you to take the time to do this. And I would like to hear your feedback, if it helped you, if it took away that heaviness and you didn't know that why you had that heaviness this whole time, or if you're someone that was always dealing with bronchitis and winter stuff and then seasonal stuff that stirs up. I noticed an immediate change after I went in and cleared this timeline. It was like, whoa, could not believe it. And not only after clearing this timeline, I saw my other timelines with bubonic plague, with influenza, all the different timelines of other lifetimes where I've had something that was dealing with respiratory. Now, when we talk about respiratory stuff, we're talking about the life force of breath. Life starts with breath. So, what has happened in your other lifetimes where your breath was taken away? What has happened where you lost your breath? Your breath, your prana was taken away. Were you a healer? Were you a priestess? Were you a priest? Were you someone that was of the healing ways and you were prosecuted? Come on, let's really look at this. This is going in and doing that shadow work that a lot of us kind of dance around, but we don't want to get in there and look at it. We want to just kind of keep loving and lighting ourselves all over the place, but we still have to go in there and do that shadow work. And this is something that you want to really prep yourself for, to get this cleared out. So when you step into the winter solstice portal, that energy is going to be more supportive, and you'll won't have this heavy pressure blockage here, and it opens up the space for your higher heart to open even more and expand, because you won't have that old energy sitting there repeating a pattern. It's just a cellular memory of something from before. Now remember, your DNA holds all of this, and then your soul blueprint pattern holds all of this knowledge. It holds all of these events that your soul has journeyed with. So why not go through and just say, you know what? Let's just clear this out. Let's just get rid of this, because we don't need to have this energy anymore. We're going to clear this energy out. And that's what this work is all about. So if it calls to you, great. If not, no worries. I will be offering other spiral light healings. I want to say thank you to all of you that have left comments, those of you that have tried the elixirs and it was just streamed to you, or spiral transferred to your water and your own elixir bottle, that you put your own water in, and the energy was transferred to you. And I love, love, love hearing the results, hearing how you received it and what your week was like and the things you experienced and the inspirations that you received and what you got. So thank you so much for sharing all of that. Thank you, all of you that's been viewing my shorts, on the short videos on YouTube. And I do enjoy putting that together. Now, the one that I put together for this event for tomorrow is the Lighthouse song. But for some reason, I couldn't get back in there and kind of mess with the song so you can get a little bit more of it. But it is by Maria Anna Bow, who put this song together, the Lighthouse song. So I really like the beat of that song. So it does sound kind of funny, because all she's doing is kind of. But I picked it because of the fact that it was the lighthouse, because spiral light, lighthouse. All right. Anyway, so we will be going through a flow. We will be going in through the spiral light and moving into that energy and allowing yourself to relieve that. Now, here's a tidbit I want you to have in mind. We're just going in and clearing any stuck energy that's bringing this up, and moving out this miasm. But if there's something that you want moved out in between that, the spiral light will know. The spiral light, the divine light of this, everything starts with a spiral. It brings in that plasmic photonic light and helps with that. It will know exactly what to do. And it is all in the divine Mother, Father, God, source light that this work is done. It's done from that seventh on up dimensional lines. Spiral comes from the 11th and 12th dimension. So that's where I'm working from. So just wanted to share that with all of you. I hope all of you are having good holidays. I hope all of you are having good revelations of yourself. And what are you getting ready for in 2023? How is 2023 going to look for you? And what is that bringing for you? And Do you have your new wallets and your new purses to bring in that new abundance and new prosperity? And this time, you know what? I broke an old pattern. Normally, I have to share this. Normally, I wait until January to go get my new purse, my new wallet for my prosperity, bless it up, put all my blessing things in my wallets and stuff that promotes the new prosperity and alignment. This time I said, you know what? I don't want to wait until January to go look for it, because what ends up happening is a lot of times there's last minute shopping that goes place of Christmas, and then when you go out to go look for the purse that you're thinking that you want, you can't find anything because most of it is all gone, and no one's going to do any ordering until springtime at the most to replenish their shelves. So this time I ended up with two purses. I said, you know what? I'm going to get my purses early. So I have a nice, pretty green one and a nice, pretty tan one. Yeah, didn't wait. No waiting. So, with that being said, I just wanted to come on here and share this with you. And I am asking each and every one of you, if you know anyone or if you yourself need to just enjoy this clearing, please come and attend. If not, watch the replay. It will be available so that you can partake in it. And I look forward to seeing all of you for this miasm healing. All right. So that's all I'm sharing right now. That's all I'm going to leave with you so that you can sit with it and think about it. And if you like to have a session, if you would like to know how you can get the vibration frequency of the elixir, please let me know. I am also designing custom elixirs for clients. And I want to give a shout out to Sweden, a shout out to Scotland, and a shout out to very soon Holland. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for wanting to take and be a part of experiencing the elixirs and leaving your reviews on it. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. You'll find those reviews or requests or so on the shorts. And I'm trying to get most people to leave reviews um, in my Facebook page because I'm using those to put those into the book. So I'm still currently working on my third book. So with that being said, I hope to see all of you soon. I hope each and every one of you are being good to yourself, and much love. All right, that's a wrap. And I'm going to say goodbye to Instagram first. Bye. And now I'll say goodbye to you too. That's a wrap. Be so light, like and subscribe. Bye.